on top, ready to blow our little horn to summon Grace Walker. So, beautiful day. And let's see how our friends feel. Zale? Let me resolve Sanjeeva. Stimmy. It is time for our play. Welcome it. So this is the place. Yes. All of our hopes were in this specific moment. Mortals, why do you disturb my solitude? Never had such story.
Grace Velga.
Who speaks the name of a creature that but awaits the release of oblivion, like me.
By the 12. Mine ears hear the tongue of dragons, yet the meaning rings clear within my mind. How can that be?
Grace Velga. Do you not remember me? 'Twas I whom you found in Dravania. I who glimpsed the truth. The truth about your past. About Shiva.
Cannot speak her name, mortal.
But speak it I must! I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me.
Foolish girl, thinkest thou my beloved spirit has descended from the heavens? And the secrets of her heart are thine to know.
I have surrendered mine to her. Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn!
Probable fool, the light that illuminated the past to thee, it did not grant thee omniscience. The spirits thou hast summoned belongs not to Shiva, is but a shade conjured by thy own fancy. In an age-long past, mine own kin were guilty of light folly. Beguiled by the Dark One's lies, they attempted to rescue King among worms, yet the divinity they called forth merely borrowed the resemblance of my fallen brood brother. Such gods are not summoned but created. Phantoms spun from the threads of misplaced faith.
Then the spirit that answered me.
Was but thy dream of Shiva. Thy soul has been corrupted by a deity of thy own making, child.
Be that as it may, Lord Hraesvelga, Izel's desire to heal the rift between man and dragon is real, and it has borne us this far. We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages of this senseless war. Pray join your voice to ours in a call for peace and forgiveness.
Tale of thy kind is one of avarice, treachery, and death, and thou wouldst speak to me of peace. Hark, immortal, to the naked truth. Don't tell me thou deserves forgiveness. Oh, I'm so sad for Israel. It's so heartbreaking. 1,200 years ago, my beloved Shiva sacrifice serves to bring an end to the war betwixt man and dragon, paving the way for an age of peace and cooperation. 2 centuries of harmony were to follow, during which time the lesson learned much from us, and not least the eyes of the great worms are the wellspring of his strength. It was out of selfish desire to possess this strength that King Thoradin then conspired to undo all that our peoples have achieved together. Was the aid of his leal knight, the most noble of lesson, lured my brute sister Ratatoskr into an ambush, and took from her that which he craved. Fain would I strike the image from my mind, yet still the scene does linger. Of my brute sister captured corpse, defiled by her pleasant allies. They had torn out her eyes, and feasted upon them in the manner of foul beasts. Yet that was not all. For what their bloody banquet, the fiends had gained strength beyond that of mortal men. Even now, I labor to comprehend the enormity of that betrayal. Ned Hawk was the first to learn of the atrocity, and he took to the skies, hungry for vengeance. But though he slew Thoradin and few of his knights, their fellow butchers knew only too well where to aim their spears, and with malpracticed savagery, they set upon my brute brother, sending him flailing from the field. Such is the truce the holy sea would keep hidden. Such was the beginning of the Dragonsong War. It is a song my kind shall ne'er forget. In should 10,000 years pass, and Ishgard crumbles into dust.
Your tale bears scant resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility. But tell me, dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
What thou choosest to believe is immaterial. The betrayal that yet haunts mine every waking moment is no less than the truce to my kind. And Ned Hawk means the Thoradin's people to suffer for this sin till the end of days. That which thou imaginest of war, of extinction, is but a punishment, a siege of the spirit. Hast thou not seen those who tire of the torment, those who abandon their own side with dragonkind?
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
Not that all the traitor's progeny bear a trace of Ratatoskr essence, but a simple sip of our blood is enough to awaken it.
Then, the seed lies within us.
It's for this reason that those who abandon their loyalties are rewarded with a drink, and thus are they transformed, to join ranks of Ned Hawk's ever-growing army as newborn dragons. One by one, though this of defection, my brute brothers shall account for all of the betrayer's children.
Ye gods! I have borne witness to such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it some manner of Dravanian enchantment. But if any Ishgardian, regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 12 forgive us. To think of all the dragons we've slain!
I mean, we knew dragons were intelligent. So why are we like, oh my god, we killed all these elves?
War
There will always be some, of course, who choose to fight until the bitter end, like the Dragoon. With struggles of the mind, the useful vigor will be spent ere that reaches 210. Nidhogg shall remain to torment thine offspring.
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground. Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragonsong War, for it is no war at all, but vengeance. An eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
Thou hast the right of a dragon slayer. Perhaps thou know the futility of thy quest.
I have not come this far only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes. Mayhap our words will sway him.
Stubborn child, who thinks in immortal terms, our perception of time is too broad for thee to grasp. It is a simple matter for thee to offer thine apologies, though does not perpetrate the crime. Despite the visions, the deeds of history seem distant to thee. For a worm such as Nidhogg, however, that history is yet part of his present, as fresh as the blood that did gush from Ratato's wound. How could he be driven mad? How could he not be driven mad? It is only by a common embrace of Shiva's soul that mine own fury has not consumed me. But let us speak no more of what is done. My fate is in your kindest spent, and I would be alone. That was rough. Zael, completely defeated. What false god is this Shiva? What manner of phantom have I welcomed into my heart? She hasn't been. That was probably top 10 embarrassing love confessions I've ever seen in my life. Genuinely makes me feel for her. She was really drinking her own Kool-Aid. As predicted, Ice, Heart's faith in Worm was misplaced, which leaves us with but one recourse. You know I have the right of it word. This one didn't listen half of the shit, but it's okay. Race Valkyrie was every bit as awe-inspiring as I imagined. His voice fairly dripped with power. The will behind his words so undeniable that it transcended my ignorance of the dragon's tongue. It is but a pity that I misliked what he said. So far did we travel, even though very heavens themselves, only to be dismissed like unruly children. And from mitigating this humiliation, the hidden truths we have learned serve only to prove that our grand mission of peace was destined to fail from the first. Nothing will deter Nidhogg from his course. Let's see these. No.
Well, what do you propose we do now? I, for one, am intent on continuing to the east.
What is there to be found in the east?
Nidhogg's lair, the Eyrie, is said to lie in that direction. And the eye tells me he is near.
You cannot still mean to slay him.
You cannot still mean to stop me. I have been true to my word, and aided you in this fool's errand with Hraesvelgr. But your efforts at parley have come to naught, Lady Iceheart. I would see Ishgard saved, and for that, Nidhogg must die.
With the tale of our ancestors' vile betrayal yet ringing in your ears, you speak of continuing this war?
Nay, lady. I would but pierce its vengeful heart. When Nidhogg dies, this war shall die with him.
A moment, Estinian. You yourself spoke of the Great Worm's strength, that you believed him powerful enough to raise your city to the ground. How then are we few to challenge him? Even behind the stout walls of Ishgard, with an army of knights manning the defenses, our victory would be hard won. Yet you propose to contend with the beast in his own lair.
In close combat, this will afford us an advantage. And if the tales are true, the Warrior of Light has bested many an invincible foe. But such speculation is meaningless if we cannot even find the worm. Our first task must be to seek out Nidhogg's lair.
The story of this nation grows bloodier by the moment. Must death always be answered with more of the same?
Such is the way of things, I fear. I shall consider it a miracle if mine armor is not stained crimson ere this conflict is ended.
Foreshadowing.
That I should be blinded by my own lies. Everything I believed, everything I thought I was, gone. All gone.
Leave her. Your words will not reach her now. And we have not the time to wait for her to gather up the pieces of her shattered faith.
Stinian, you're like the last person to talk to about what others feel. But I guess we just gotta go. But to be fair, he is right. She is stuck. No. And we can fall off here and try to find a place to land. Oh! Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Invisible walls are getting me. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of my favorite cutscenes. How much Israel is so self-righteous. Very much like Alfie used to be when he created our little group that ended up betraying him in the end. She thinks her way is the only way, much like Estinian, but she does so talking about this and believing she is something that she's not. But yeah, I like her little storyline here. I have to 30 dragons here. I guess they don't want us coming off. Oh, I forgot I turned on all my effects again, so whoops. It's gonna be great. What ability? Oh my god, all the way over there? It would have been easier to teleport here. Oh. Oh well. We'll just go. Yeah. So the cycle continues. So yeah, basically, Azael believed that drinking dragon blood just was it that she used it? No, don't listen to me. I don't remember what I was gonna say. I think I'm getting tired. It's already 12 here. But I had such a wonderful day with you, and I just kind of don't want it to end. And also, I have been wanting to, play this part for a while. I just didn't want to progress the story any further because I knew I wanted you to see this. I wanted to record it. I guess I could stop here, stop recording here. Or you can stop watching it here, you know what? Yeah. Because I don't know. I don't remember that much part of the story. I know where we're supposed to be going, but I don't remember if we need to go back. Before that happens. I guess it looks like we're going to find a different entrance to this map. No, I don't know. Is the area just right there? Right there. It is right there. I totally forgot about the existence of this dungeon right there. Okay. I was like, maybe we'll have to go back to Isgard now and get our supplies or some shit. Actually, we might still have to do that. Let's see. Because there's some other quests I remember. Right? Before the area. I mean, I was just saying how I don't want to aggro a whole bunch of stuff. That's okay, this one is actually. It's just this one. Just this. That I should know. Which one is? Okay. Just whack it was mistake. They wouldn't feel like moving out of this area. Oh, wait. Let's keep going. Pretty stuff. Pretty dark crystals. Speaking of dark crystal. Oh, excuse me. That's supposed to be there, actually. Still here. Okay, another cutscene.
Is that it?
We need to find his lair, and then there's the most evil-looking, huge purple cloud of darkness.
Aye, that would be the Eyrie. I feel Nidhogg's presence through the eye, his caustic hatred gnawing at my soul. 'Twould seem the death of his consort has put him on guard. Mark how he wards his lair with tempestuous winds.
Oh, so we can't get there. That's what you're saying.
A similar barrier once barred our entrance to the Primal Garuda's domain, until we discovered the means by which it could be penetrated. Mayhap it is time we called upon Master Garland.
Yeah.
It will be just like the good old days, no?
Yes, healthy. So yeah, we do have to go back and find some reinforcements. Do I need this? Yeah, so... A force of sufficient power to break through the Primal's defenses might conceivably grant us access to Eyrie. And I can offer no better solution. Pray consult this engineer friend of yours. Okay, very well, on the condition that you swear not to lure an hawk from his lair in our absence. And steal the glory for myself, you mean? Nay, I am not so selfish as that. Contact me by link pearl when your preparations are complete, and we shall set forth from Ishgard together. So yeah, we're going all the way back, going to Ishgard, gonna hang out there. Link pearl is like their Bluetooth, basically. I suggest we're on the Foosback and Saint Rene's Forum. Ambitious airship projects, it will be. Oh, thank you for hanging out. And I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna be done for now. With the recording, but we're here. And I love you.